Bailiff held the door open, counted each person entering. 8 women, 4 men, 12 of us. He closed the door and locked us in. It was a long table, chairs, a water cooler, clock on the wall. 9:30. With the windows closed, the air was warm, moist.
Well, I guess we'd better get started, folks.
And we began the process of deciding whether a man was guilty or not guilty to a charge of murder. There were 2 hours of open discussion before Mr. Muncy, the jury foreman, decided to take the first ballot, the secret ballot. He collected the folded pieces of paper and sat down.
Miss Keller, would you keep count as I read the ballot, please?
All right.
A person is guilty. 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 Not guilty.
What?
Guilty. Guilty. And guilty.
11-1.
One holdout.
Now what are we supposed to do?
Now, start over, I guess.
How much time have we got?
All day.
And if we don't reach a verdict?
I guess they'll lock us up in a hotel overnight.
Well, they're not locking me up. I got to get home tonight.
All right, then, let's go over it again, folks. Someone will have to change their mind before we can get out of here.
Mr. Donovan,
Yes, Mrs. Carmichael.
you've been awfully quiet. Anything you'd like to say?
Well, I was trying to think the way the one holdout might be thinking. Is there something we failed to consider? Possibly the matter of intent to commit murder was definitely premeditated.
Oh, Avery knew his wife was with that Shy Randall fellow, so he got a gun and went up there and killed him. I don't care how you spread it, that's murder.
No, there's more to it than that, Mr. Smith.
For instance,
There's the plea of temporary insanity.
Yes, that confused me a little. The judge said we should consider temporary insanity.
Oh, to tell you the truth, Mrs. Medina, my woman's intuition tells
hogwash,
me...
hogwash.
Really, Mr. Smith, your manners...
Let's keep this discussion sensible.
I refuse to discuss anything with him.
Now, let's don't lose our tempers.
Well, what about that psychiatrist that testified? He said temporary insanity was possible in this case.
But he said Clyde Avery was as sane as any of us.
Well, but shouldn't we consider Clyde Avery's mental condition at the time of the shooting? After the stories he heard about his wife. After all... Well, how would you feel under those conditions, Mr. Vale?
Me? Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, now. We are supposed to consider these
Avery
things.
pulled the trigger. That's intent, ain't it?
I wouldn't let Smith bother you, Mrs. Carmichael.
Some of these people are beginning to get on my nerves. Be glad when it's over.
It's been a long trial.
Yes. The poor man downstairs, Clyde Avery, sitting there day after day, squirming, waiting, watching us, wondering about our verdict. We're doing the best we can. What's the matter, Mr. Donovan?
Well, from the way you're talking, you might be the one holdout.
Me? Oh, what?
No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. You see, Mrs. Carmichael, if you are the only one who thought he wasn't guilty, then I've got to talk to you.
To me? Why?
Because I'm not really sure he's guilty either.
You're not?
No. I let the others influence my thinking, but...
Well,
Wait, please, let me finish. I've been waiting for a chance to talk to you alone. I need your advice, Mrs. Carmichael.
You do?
Yes, there's so many contradictions. Now, you take that business about the struggle when the gun went off.
Oh, do you think there was a struggle?
Well, I didn't at first, but the medical examiner said the bullet entered the victim's chest traveling down. Avery would have had to hold the gun over his head, pointed down to give the bullet that direction of travel, like this, you see? It's ridiculous. It's too awkward. Might miss.
But the direction of the bullet was downward.
Then the gun went off as they both fought for it over their heads. It's the only answer.
But his wife said there wasn't a struggle.
I haven't believed a word of her testimony. I've known women like her. I know the type.
Really?
My verdict was wrong. If you voted not guilty, you were right, Mrs. Carmichael. Trust a woman's intuition, I've always said.
I didn't say I voted not guilty.
I know. But if you did... wait. Listen. Here's the course instructions now. If, when you retire to the jury room for your verdict and the evidence considered as a whole leaves in your mind a reasonable doubt, Mrs. Carmichael, arising either from the evidence or lack of evidence of the guilt of the accused, then you should vote not guilty. You see?
A reasonable doubt.
But the others are still arguing points. None of them can honestly say there isn't a reasonable doubt in their mind.
I suppose not.
Well, you'll have allies after the next ballot, Mrs. Carmichael. You wait and see.
You think the others will change their mind?
Look at Mr. Vale.
He seems upset.
And Mrs. Medina.
Yes. And Miss Keller, still going over her notes.
Yeah, she needs help, too.
Why don't you talk to her?
I will. And you should help Mrs. Medina see this more clearly.
Poor thing. She said herself that she couldn't make a decision without her husband's help. I think I will talk to her.
Just help her to understand as you've helped me, Mrs. Carmichael.
I will. All right.
Good. We can't let an innocent man go to the gas chamber. You've made me see that.
No, we can't. We can't do that.
There's only one person.
Glad you opened the window. Stuffy in here, Mr. Donovan.
Yes, it is, Miss Kelly. Still going over your notes?
Oh, yes.
What's the matter?
Well, it's these notes. So many contradictions. Each witness has a different story.
Then someone must be lying.
I know. But who should we believe? Clyde Avery or his wife?
What's your impression of the wife?
I don't like her. She's too much makeup.
You don't trust her?
No.
No, I'm glad you said that. To be honest with you, I don't either.
You don't? Well,
Then she's the one who must be lying. We both feel it.
Yes. I suppose we do, but...
Well, certainly a reasonable doubt exists, Miss Keller.
Mr. Donovan, are you going to change your verdict?
No, I think I should. But I don't like going against all the others.
If that's the way you feel, then you must.
Maybe you're right. I've got to think about it. All of us are jumping to conclusions so quickly. I wish Mr. Muncie wouldn't rush.
I know. I don't know how I'll vote if he tries for another ballot before lunch. I'm so confused now.
I'll leave you to your notes, Miss Keller. Maybe I can get Muncie to hold off until after lunch.
Oh, good idea. Thanks.
Well, anything wrong with Miss Keller, Donovan?
No.
She seems upset.
Some people aren't up to this sort of thing, I suppose.
Wouldn't say that. Doing the best they can to get the job done.
Oh, of course. You know, you're doing a good job, too, Muncie, as foreman.
Doing the best I can.
You certainly are.
I was hoping we could talk a little before lunch.
The bailiff will be up soon. Maybe we'd better take a ballot first, see how things are going.
Maybe you're right. Folks, can I have your attention, please? I think we should try another ballot before lunch. Now, if you'll just sit down as before, choose either guilty or not guilty, then hold your ballots and pass them down to me, please. Here's one, Mrs. Medina. Is there plenty of paper?
Can I have
down
it,
there? All right. Go as fast as we can, please. Just hold them, pass them. Yes, thank you. Thank you. He'll see you.
Hope this is the last time.
Well, I hope it is, too. Have I?
That's it.
All right, now, have I got all the ballots?
Yeah.
Mr. Donovan, you might keep count as I read them.
Surely.
All right. Guilty. Guilty. And guilty. Guilty. Not guilty.
Oh, no.
Guilty. 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 Guilty? Not guilty? Not guilty? And not guilty. 8-4.
What's the matter with you people? We'll never get out of here at this rate.
Mr. Vale, you don't have to shout.
Well,
People have a right to change their minds if they want to.
I had a wild desire to stand up and clap my hands together. 8-4. 4 of us now. Mrs. Carmichael, Mrs. Medina, Miss Keller, and myself. I realized that I was smiling. And then I noticed that Mr. Muncie was watching me, frowning. And he'd seen me smile. I wondered if he knew, if he suspected. Back in the jury room after lunch, I tried to analyze my own thinking. A reasonable doubt still existed. My verdict was clear. Clyde Avery was not guilty. The others simply had to see it that way, or I was neglecting my duty as a juror. Yes, what I was doing was morally right. I looked around the room and noticed Mr. Vale on his way to the water cooler again. He gulped water down, then checked his watch with the clock on the wall.
Donovan, is the clock right?
Well, it's a little slow, maybe.
What must be waiting for? Why don't we get started?
Well, they've started. He's letting folks talk to each other for a while.
Have you got a cigarette?
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Thanks. Donovan, what do you think? Are we going to get out of here tonight?
I wouldn't bet on it.
What do you mean?
Some of the jurors are changing their minds.
Why can't we get together on a verdict?
Is getting home tonight more important than a just verdict?
Yes. I mean to me. All right.
Would it help to talk about it?
Look, it's my wife, Edna. We've been arguing, saying things we didn't really mean. She said she was going to leave me.
Well, leaving her alone tonight might give her a chance to think
If
it all
I'm not
over.
home tonight, she'll think I don't care. And she will leave me.
Oh, I see.
I don't want Edna to leave. I love her. I'm not going to get along without her.
Gosh, I don't know what to tell you, Bill.
You see why I got to get out of here tonight, don't you?
Sure, of course, but so many of them are changing their minds. To be honest with you, Vale, I'm changing my verdict on the next ballot.
Well, then talk to them, Donovan. They'll listen to you. These people got a lot of respect for you.
I'll try.
Thanks. Say, do you think the bailiff would let me make a phone call?
I don't know.
Well, maybe if I could just talk to Edna.
You might ask him, but I doubt it.
You got another cigarette?
Sure. Here, take the pack. I got plenty. We had an understanding now. Mrs. Carmichael was chatting at the table with the two housewives, Mrs. Lester and Mrs. Lawrence. She winked at me as I passed. I winked back. She was making progress. I joined small groups around the room. They were like weather vanes. They go whichever way the wind seemed to be blowing. I gave each of them something to think about. 2 o'clock. 3. 3:30. Then I sat down next to the obstinate old Mrs. Smith. We got to talking, and I kept an eye on Mr. Vale.
Now, look here, Donovan. You keep harping on that temporary insanity. You one of them that voted for an acquittal?
Well, I don't mind telling you how I voted. I did change my mind on that last ballot.
I thought so.
And do you know why?
No.
Because I believe a man can go insane temporarily.
Oh, you do? Huh?
Just as sure as we're sitting here. Now, Mr. Smith, a man's mind is a complex instrument. A small thing can unbalance it and upset a man's reasoning, and it can happen just like that.
Just like that?
Yes, sir. It could happen to anyone. To you, to me, Mr. Muncie, even Mr. Vale over there.
Yeah, well, I'd have to see it before I believe it.
Well, I'm not trying to change your mind, Mr. Smith. Only you can do that. I changed mine. I was wrong before and willing to admit it. We're all trying the best.
Wait a minute. What's he doing?
Who?
Mr. Bale. He rang the buzzer for the bailiff.
I don't know.
Well, I've been watching him. He can't sit still. Always smoking, pacing back and forward. Here. The bailiff.
Somebody ring for me? I did, bailiff. I wonder if I could make a short phone call.
No, sir. Sorry.
Well, I just want to call my wife.
The judge wouldn't permit it, sir. Sorry.
I won't mention the trial. You can listen in if you want to.
Nothing I can do until you've brought in a verdict.
Oh, we may be here all night.
And we'll have to lock you up, sir.
Oh, no, you're not locking me up.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Let go of me, will you?
Mr. Vale, you can't do that. I gotta get home to my wife.
Take it easy.
Somebody grab his arm.
Donovan, give me a hand.
I got him. All right, now
Tell him
relax.
about Edna.
Now.
Settle down, Bale.
He's all right now, bailiff. We'll take care of him.
Here we are. Can you handle him?
Yes, we can handle him now. Oh, bailiff, I hope this won't cause trouble.
Oh, no. Just keep him quiet.
He'll be all right.
Vale, have a drink of water.
There you are. I don't want it. Just leave me alone.
Here. Come over here and sit down. You better. There's no sense in getting out of here. We're all...
I never seen anything like it. He was just sitting there, minding his own business, and
Just like that. It happened.
went plumb crazy.
Temporary insanity, Mr. Smith.
Huh?
Mr. Muncie,
Yes?
don't you think it's time for another ballot?
Or see if the others want one?
I think it probably would.
All right. But this time we'll have an open ballot with a show of hands.
Well, that suits
Unless you have some objections, Mr. Donovan.
Objection? No, not at all, Mr. Muncie.
All right. You count the vote?
Glad to.
Now then, each of you in favor of a verdict of not guilty, raise your right hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 votes not guilty.
And in favor of a verdict of guilty,
1 vote.
11 to 1. 11 to 1. One holdout. And now that you know who it is, Mr. Donovan, you just see if you can make me change my mind, too.
Well, Mr. Muncie, I can't make you change your mind. Only you can do that. Each of us must vote the way he believes.
I believe that this was a planned and premeditated act of murder, and the evidence proves it.
You're the only one who thinks so, Mr. Muncie. The only holdout.
I
You
think that...
can't say a reasonable doubt doesn't exist. It does.
Yes,
So how can you
listen,
say he's guilty?
All of us want to do the right thing. You must be wrong.
Now, look,
Be out of here in a minute if you change your verdict, Muncie.
I think it's a case of temporary insanity. Clear cut.
Mr. Muncie, it isn't a sin to admit that you were wrong. All of us searched our hearts and realized our mistakes, and we changed our minds.
you changed your mind. You. Why, your minds were changed for you. You were led like a bunch of blind sheep. And there's your good shepherd, Mr. Donovan.
Look, Muncie, I don't know
Oh,
what
I
you're
saw
talking
you talking to them, confusing them, convincing them that they were wrong before getting them to change their verdict. I knew what you were doing, but I couldn't understand why.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm not that talking. I'll admit that. Oh, but you are, Donovan. You talked these people right out of an honest verdict. You just knew you were right, and everybody else had to see it your way.
Don't be ridiculous. Why would I do a thing like that?
Why? That's a good question. I thought maybe you knew the defendant, a friend of his or something. Maybe there was something about his wife. But that wasn't it.
You're out of your mind.
You think a lot of yourself, don't you? I've never talked to anybody who used the words I, me, or mine as much as you do. Oh, I've known men like you before. They think the world revolves around them. Always think they're right. Never admit they're wrong.
Muncie, I've had enough of this.
You'd do anything to avoid admitting that you were wrong, wouldn't you?
My verdict happens to be the right verdict, Muncie. You're the only holdout here.
You can't stand being wrong, can you? That's why you made everybody change their mind. You can't admit that you're wrong. Not your kind. Oh, no. If you did, you'd begin to wonder about other things, about yourself, and you couldn't take that, could you, Donovan?
You can't talk to me that way, you crummy little nobody. I won't have any more of it. Do you understand?
I'm just getting started. I'm going to talk and talk and keep talking until these people get a chance to do what's right. You've twisted them around your little finger, made fools of them all, but it's not too late. And what are you going to do about it, Donovan?
Mr. Muncie?
What is it, bailiff?
You folks can go home now. The jury has been dismissed.
What?
Oh. Clyde Avery broke down a few minutes ago and pleaded guilty to the charge.
He pleaded guilty?
Yep. Admitted lying on the stand. Asked for the court's mercy by confessing.
But he couldn't have.
He did.
But our verdict was...
Won't need it now, lady.
It's all over?
That's right. You folks can leave.
Wait, folks, before you go. Mrs. Carmichael. Mr. Smith. Please, folks, let me explain. Miss Keller. Miss Keller, if you only let me explain.
You made them all very proud of themselves, Donovan.
Muncie,
Will you admit that you were wrong now, Donovan?
I was right. It was right. It was right. I 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 was right.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a transcribed story about buried treasure and a curse. We call it The Treasure Chest of Don Jose. So now, starring Mr. Edgar Barrier, here is tonight's suspense play, The Treasure Chest of Don Jose.
This is not a pretty story. There is blood in it, the blood of men and women. There is a curse in it and gold. But it is a funny story. It is a joke. A great joke that I cannot laugh at. It is a joke on me. In matters of this sort, secrecy is of the utmost importance. In matters of this sort, no man is your friend. Once I had a friend. We lived together in my little house on Black Cay down in the Gulf of Mexico. But then the hurricane struck, and everything was different. The wind blew for 2 nights and a day, and when the waves piled up on the quay and swept away the house, it was my friend, Pedro, who dragged me away unconscious and lashed me to a ringboat on our little dock and saved my life. Next day, the sun was shining again, but there was nothing left on my little island. The splintered planks that once had been the house of my father were scattered among the stripped palm trees. And even the big chimney that was built by my great-grandfather was a pile of broken bricks. There was nothing but blue sea and bright sun and heaviness in my heart.
Yes, even the chimney.
Hey, what would you expect from such a wind?
Aye, my friend. So now at last the curse of the Gasparias has fallen on you, huh?
Curse. You speak foolishness. was a hurricane.
Hey, see, so it was, but a hurricane sent especially to destroy you.
Hey, you cannot believe that silly tale.
Did not your father perish from a bolt of lightning that struck him from a cloudless sky?
The doctor said it was a heart attack.
See, and your grandfather, was he not pulled into the sea by a giant octopus?
He was washed overboard during a squall.
And all because of his father, Don Jose, the king of the pirates, and the curse put upon him and all the Gasparias by the beautiful Doña Margarita, who preferred death.
You prattle like a schoolboy. You who have never been one day to school. Now come, we'll clear up this mess and build the house over again. You should know that I endured a certain local notoriety since I bore the same name and was the great-great-grandson of Don Jose Gasparilla, one of the last and one of the fiercest of the pirates of the Spanish Main. This was of much less interest and concern to me than it was to my friends and acquaintances among the Florida Keys. Neither my father nor his father before him had ever profited by a single doubloon from the legendary treasure of our pirate forebear. And as to the curse pronounced on Don Jose by the proud and virtuous Doña Margarita, I gave it as little credence as I did the recurrent tales of Gasparilla's buried treasure. But that was before Pedro and I set about cleaning up the hurricane's mess. We were stacking brick from the demolished chimney when Pedro made a discovery.
Hola, Jose. Look at this, huh?
What is it?
Seems to be a box, a little iron box, the size and shape of a brick.
Here, let me see it.
There was a lock, but it's rusted away.
Hand me that pinch bar.
See? Here. Hey, it's a paper inside, huh?
Yes, it is very old.
What does it say, Jose?
Huh? Oh, nothing. It is just an old paper.
See, I know, but what does it say?
It is a nursery rhyme my father copied for me when I was a little boy.
Yeah, but what is it doing in this old iron box, huh?
Yeah, I must have hidden it away once when I was playing. Here, amigo, shall we get back to work? It was a lucky thing Pedro could not read. That was no nursery rhyme. That rotting parchment said, "On Dog Body's island you could fare worse, if there you will Don Jose's curse. For there, 33 yards southeast of the Rocky Guards, you will find a pleasantly fulsome measure of Gasparilla's earthly treasure." There could be no question about it. Here was at last a tangible clue to the hidden gold of my ancestor. It was mine if I could find it. Why should I share it with anyone, even Pedro? I was the rightful heir, and I would claim it all. So that night, I took our only boat and rowed to the mainland. I spent 2 days in the public library in Key West, searching the old charts before I found Dog Body Island. It was a tiny sand spit near the tip of Cape Cod. It was perfect, my little rented cottage on the beach, quiet, secluded, and yet within view of that rocky point which must be the same one Don Jose called the Rocky Guards. There was a stack of firewood beside the kitchen door, and in a shed back of the house, there was even a long-handled shovel, a most fortunate circumstance, since I did not want to create any suspicion in the town by purchasing one. I can tell you, I scarcely slept that first night. So great was my eagerness to be up in the morning, to pace the 33 yards southeast of the Rocky Guards and begin digging for my treasure. 29, 30, 31, 32...
Morning.
Oh, good morning.
Looks like it's going to be a nice day.
Yes, it does.
Gonna do some digging?
Hey, beg your pardon?
I see you got a shovel. Looks like you're gonna do some digging.
Oh, yes, clams. I am going to dig for clams.
No clams in the surf.
Oh, there aren't?
No. Find them on the bay side.
Well, then I will look over there.
Don't dig them with a shovel. Gotta use a rake.
Oh, is that so?
Too late now anyway. Tide's coming in. Another low tide at 5 this afternoon.
I didn't know. I am a stranger here.
I know. Heard you'd rented the Davis place. I'm chief of police on Queen Cassett.
Oh? Anything wrong?
No. Town limits come all the way out here, though. Thought thought I'd tell you. All the way to the low tide mark. Thought I'd better come out here and warn you.
Warn me? About what?
You see that patch of sand yonder, beyond the cranberry bog?
Yes.
Quicksand. Treacherous.
Oh, thank you.
Gonna stay here long?
Oh, I don't know. A few weeks. Maybe all winter.
You, a writing fella?
No.
Painting fella?
No.
Just taking a vacation.
Yes, you might call it that.
Beats me. Well, nice to have this talk with you. Anything you need in the way of police protection, just let me know.
He couldn't know. How could he know? Nobody knew about the treasure clue but me. Yet he seemed so suspicious. He asked me so many questions. I went back to the house, sat at the window until he was out of sight up the beach. But by that time, the tide had come in, and the treasure was buried by the ocean. So I waited until 5 o'clock, when the tide was low. And then, carrying a gasoline lantern, I paced off the 33 yards south-southeast of the Rocky Guards and set to work. It was clear now I would have to work fast, and at night, but there was no way of knowing who might drop in on my operations during the daytime. I waited until an hour after sundown, and then carrying a gasoline lantern, I returned to the hole, found my shovel in the grass, and set to work. Although the evening was chilled with a brisk breeze blowing in from the sea, I had soon shed my coat and was dripping with perspiration. I lost track of time, place, and my own identity. I was a machine attacking the wet sliding sand with huge bites of my shovel, widening the hole as it grew deeper, until my lantern threw long shadows across the opening that had become large enough for a coffin. Then my shovel hit something solid. I reached for my lantern, and there, under its lifeless green glare, was a section of rotting wood. I shoveled the wet sand to one side. There was a rusted iron strap. I had found it. An iron-bound chest. The treasure chest of Don Jose Gasparilla. It was almost too much to bear. Suddenly, my dampened shirt chilled me. I was seized with a fit of shivering. Then I began crying like a child. How long I crouched there in this agony of relief and joy, I cannot tell. But suddenly, above the sound of my own sobs, a pounding surf, a sighing wind, I heard voices.
Roll the light over this way. Around here somewhere, there's a house just over there.
Terror seized me. Who came now to violate my supreme moment? Who now threatened to deprive me of what was rightfully mine? I turned the lantern out, scrambled from the hole. And a few yards away, I could see the beam of a flashlight slowly approaching. I ran and hid behind a ledge of rocks, my heart drumming in my ears, my held breath screaming in my tightened throat, trying to listen, trying to see.
Gotta be around here. Hey, what's the matter? Nearly fell in a hole. Yeah, look, this'll do great.
Saving a shovel to fill it up.
Yeah, all right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
What were they doing? Did they know? At last it was quiet, and I watched their light as they made their way across the island toward the bay. Then after a time I heard the cough of a motorboat. Still I waited until the sound of the receding motor was lost in the sighing wind and the hiss of the nearby surf. Then I lit my lantern and went back to my diggings. The hole was half filled, and suddenly my terror turned to rage. What had they done? I began digging savagely. Almost at once, my shovel hit something that was softer than the chest and yielded to the pressure. I seized my lantern, crouched over for a closer examination, and found myself looking into the vacantly staring eyes of a corpse. Sometime toward dawn, I must have fallen asleep. But the next thing I knew, it was past noon, and somebody was pounding on my door.
Hey! Anybody home?
Just a minute, I'm coming. Why, it's you, Chief. Good morning.
Afternoon now.
What? I'm sorry I was sleeping.
Thought you was dead.
Dead?
Took long enough to waken you.
Excuse me, I had insomnia most of the night.
Insomnia, eh? Mean you was awake?
Yes.
Most of the night, you say?
Yes.
You, hear anything peculiar out here?
No. What do you mean?
Oh, prowlers or such.
Why would anyone be prowling out here?
Didn't say there was. Asked if you heard anyone.
No, I didn't.
Got to check, this being in the town limit.
Why, is anything the matter?
Well, kidnapping. Murder, maybe.
Murder?
Well, ain't you heard it on the radio?
I haven't got a radio.
Should. Great consolation for a man living alone.
Well, what happened? Tell me.
Young Harvard fella, sinful rich. His father paid the ransom, $20,000. But the kidnappers didn't deliver the boy. Got a 3-state alarm out for them. Think they're on the Cape somewheres. Just checking.
What makes you think they'd come out here?
Oh, don't know. Hunch partly. Partly because somebody borrowed one of Jen Chantry's boats last night. Found a blood stain in the cockpit this morning. Didn't see him, huh?
I told you I did.
Yeah, so you did. We'll catch him. Of course, if they're on the Cape, sooner or later we'll catch him. Ransom money's in small bills, all marked. He'll get hungry sooner or later and spend some. Besides, we've got a pretty good description of him. Let me know if you see or hear anything.
Yes, of course, I'll be glad to.
Just checking.
Now there was no time to lose. I had already missed one low tide. I had to get my gold and get away from this island of suspicion and death. I waited until 5 o'clock and then returned to my diggings. The low, scudding clouds packed the sand with sudden gusts of icy rain. There was little likelihood I would have unwelcome visitors on such a forbidding evening. I quickly disinterred the body from my treasure hole. Unquestionably, he was the kidnapped victim. A young man dressed in the flannel slacks and saddle shoes of a college boy. I dragged him to one side, out of sight, behind some rocks, where I couldn't see his empty death stare. Then I went back to my digging. By 7 o'clock, I had uncovered the chest and was prepared to lift it out of its grave. The curse? Oh, no curse. For here was the treasure, and it was mine.
Want me to give you a hand with that?
What?
He wants to know you need a hand with that.
Who are you? What are you doing here? How did you get here?
Low tide, we walked. Get out of the hole, Pop.
Answer me.
Help Pop out of the hole. Come on, Pop.
All right, where is it?
What?
The kid's body, it's gone to get rid of it.
Get him out of there.
Okay, Pop. Come on.
Let me go. Please, let me go.
Where is it, Pop? What do you do with it?
Who?
Where's the kid?
He's there. I put him there.
Steve?
Yeah. It's him.
What are you trying to do, Pop? Why'd you move him?
What was he trying to do?
He was here.
Was what? Look in the hole.
Yeah.
No, don't.
There's a box here.
That way you moved him, Pop? To get to the box?
Hey.
Give me a hand with this.
Leave it alone. It is mine. Don't touch it.
Shut up. Here. See?
What do you got, Pop? Treasure? Buried treasure?
Don't laugh. Maybe that's just what it is. Let's get it out of there.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I told you to shut up. All right, Steve. Let's get it out of there.
But it was my treasure. Only it wasn't mine, not while these two bandits stood over me. At gunpoint, they forced me to help them carry it toward the house. My treasure. It was mine, and nobody must take it from me now. I must find a way to rescue it. When we got inside the house, they forced open the chest and emptied one of the canvas sacks, its contents cascading onto the table in a golden stream of doubloons.
Well, what do you know? Gold.
It is mine. It belongs to me. It is my inheritance.
Yeah, I know, Pop.
Only you're going to pay a high inheritance tax. 100%.
Hey, Steve, I nearly forgot one. Him.
Who?
Him out there.
What about him?
Get him in here.
Come on, can't we just dump him back in the hole?
I got a better idea. Get him in here. Carry him in.
Carry him for what? The rain will wash away any tracks in the sand.
Carry him. I don't want to take any chances.
There we stood, the two of us. I watching my beautiful gold, my mouth parched, my heart scarcely beating. The one called Jeff standing by the door, his gun pointed at me. Then in a moment we were four. The one called Steve was back with the death-stiffened body.
Put him in the closet. Yeah. Okay, now, Pop. I'll tell you what we're going to do. My friend and me are in a little trouble. And you're going to give us a hand, aren't you, Pop?
What are you talking about? Go away. Leave me alone.
That's just what we're going to do. We're going to leave. And we're going to take that bright, shiny stuff with us.
The treasure is
we're
mine.
We're going to be fair. Yeah, we're going to be fair. We're going to give you $20,000 in nice, up-to-date American money. How do we know? Maybe that junk of yours ain't worth half that much.
That money is marked. I know. It's ransom money. I know.
That's the point. This dough of yours won't work in any cigarette machine, you know. We're going to have to go to a lot of trouble to cash it. What's that?
Wind blew open. It's raining like crazy outside.
We better get started.
No, I won't let you.
Now, take it easy, old man. You got no complaints. You're 20 grand ahead of the game. Come on. Let's get out of here. Grab the end of that chest.
We're getting something.
What?
The sack full on the table.
Oh, yeah. Here, Pop. Here's one for you. A souvenir.
Come on, we got to get this thing across the sands before the tide comes in.
Okay. So long, Pop.
No. My treasure. My treasure.
Takes a minute.
And they were gone, walking slowly across the dunes with their heavy burden. I watched them, unaware of the sheets of rain driving through the open door of the cottage, unaware that the house itself was shuddering from the impact of the storm, unaware that the wind had shifted from northeast to southeast. And suddenly I became conscious of my great danger. The thin frame cottage was creaking and shaking from the relentless wind, and the sound of the storm had a familiar tone, a tone I had heard once before. Then I realized that the wind had shifted. I realized that this was no ordinary storm. This was a hurricane. Down behind the shelter of a high dune, I stumbled and fell spread-eagled on the sand. And suddenly the wind stopped. The rain stopped. There was the calm of death. It was the center of the hurricane, the eye, the moment of respite before the final fury of the storm. And I remembered the curse and wished aloud for its fulfillment. There was no sound but the booming of the furious surf. And then there seemed to be a distant human cry. And I looked toward the rocky guards. Far away in the distance, for an instant, I could see the tiny, struggling figures of my tormentors. And then a giant wave crashed down on them, and they and the spit disappeared in boiling, angry water, and the wet heavens descended again, hurled upon me by the tail of the hurricane. I awoke with a light in my eyes, a light brighter, bigger, closer than the sun. And I heard a voice.
You all right, Mr. Gaspar?
Hey, who is...
It's me, Tris Weatherby. Got out here as soon as I could. Oh, we was worried about you out here with no radio. You couldn't get the storm warnings. It come up so fast, wasn't time to get you off.
That is very kind of you.
Lucky you got out of the house.
Why?
Ain't there no more. Ocean come plumb through, carried the house right out into the bay. Made 2 islands out of Sprague Spit.
The house is gone?
Oh, not a stick of it left. 10-foot channel where it stood. Storms play funny tricks. That kidnapping I told you about.
Yes? What about it?
Found 3 bodies out near those rocks. The kidnappers and the victim. What do you know about that?
Nothing. Nothing at all. It is a very funny story, no, but I cannot laugh. The joke is on me. You don't believe me? Look, here is the gold doubloon. All that is left of the treasure chest of Don Jose. Yet I know this to be true. There is a treasure. I saw it, held it, and that treasure still exists. Only now there is no map. But I can tell you, in the rocky surf, near the 2 islands called Sprague Spit, if you will dare the curse, is the treasure chest of Don Jose.
Mr. Edgar Barrier starred in tonight's presentation of The Treasure Chest of Don Jose.
Arabia today spells trouble and oil, and the political ambitions of Nasser, Bourguiba, Hussein, and Ibn Saud. But behind this tapestry of terror, beyond this arras of ambition, men still struggle for less public and more personal goals, such as a pretty woman. Of such a struggle is our story concerned, a story fully caparisoned with Burnous natives, desert sheiks, and captive damsels. Listen then as Frank Lovejoy stars in Affair at Aden.
I lay flat on the ridge back of the rocks and watched the Arab guards a quarter-mile down the slope below me as they lounged in front of the gate to Fahad's tribal fort. Before dark, I had to be past those guards and inside that gate. I had to find Beth Tashara. I watched the sun sink lower near the horizon now. In 20 minutes, I would try to enter the fort. The shadows would be longer then, more deceptive, and the guards might not recognize me. The Madrak, the evening breeze of Saudi Arabia, was springing up and the air was cool. I thought of Aden on the coast 80 miles behind me, safe and secure with its paved streets, electricity, American automobiles, and British police. I thought of the commissioner and the way it had all started, late the night before. Commissioner! Mr. Trawley! Commissioner!
Yeah, now, who's that?
John Bradley, geologist for the oil company.
Bradley?
And we've met at the Foreign Club. Open up, Commissioner. I've got to talk to you.
Right you are, just a moment.
Bit of an odd hour for talking, old boy.
I know. I'm sorry to bother you, but something's happened.
Well, yes, I do recall meeting you. You're that American chap. What can I do for you?
Commissioner, a girl was kidnapped an hour ago, taken from her room by a gang of Arabs and
Girl?
carried...
What girl?
Her name is Beth Tashara.
Oh, an Arab girl.
Yes, you probably wouldn't know her. She was graduated from the American University in Beirut 3 months ago and came here to work for the oil company. About an hour ago, she was kidnapped.
Yes, go on.
Well, her roommate just told me about it. They locked the roommate in the closet when they took Beth. She just now managed to get out.
Tell me, Mr.
Bradley.
Oh, yes, Bradley. Who are they?
Some of the Idrisi tribe, according to Beth's roommate from the back in the hill country. They were led by Sheikh Fahad.
Fahad? Oh, yes, he's Hussein Agra's son. He has a fort or a stronghold of some kind in the Jebel Rabban Pass, about 80 miles back in the hill country.
Yes, I know where it is.
Well, this Fahad's a young chap, educated in Oxford, strict Muslim. Quite a decent fellow. You can rest easy, Mr. Bradford. There's nothing to concern yourself about.
Look, didn't you hear me? I said he kidnapped a girl. He's taking her back into the hills right now.
Quite so. It's a custom of the country. An old tradition, marriage by capture. Or a pretense of capture. No doubt the girl was quite willing, actually.
This wasn't any pretense. She was kidnapped.
Oh, no.
Commissioner, Beth and I are engaged to be married.
Really?
Yes, I'm through here. I'm sailing for home next week, and she's going with me.
And, may I ask how long you've known her?
Oh, well, 2 months. But
exactly. And as a man of the world, may I point out that young ladies are often prone to change their minds in matters of affection? So I hardly think that...
Look, do I understand that you're not going to do anything about this?
Really not much I can do, you know?
All right, I'll do it myself.
But do what?
I'm going into the Jebel Radam Hills, find her and bring her back.
I strongly advise against it.
For what reason?
He's a tribal chief, you know, hundreds of followers. He might make it a bit sticky for you.
That's my problem. Don't worry about it. Sorry to have bothered you, Commissioner.
No, not at all, old boy. Always glad to...
Thanks for your help.
Impetuous fellow. Breadman, was it? Breadman? Oh, well.
The shadows from the dying sun were growing longer now. Dusk was creeping in over the desert, but the hilltop still caught the last flat rays of light. My horse, tied back of the ridge, stamped impatiently. The guards were moving about restlessly, their rifles slung on their backs. I pulled the Burnous closer about me, finding it awkward and uncomfortable, not being used to native dress. But more uncomfortable were my thoughts. For I realized for the first time since I left Aden that I might be making a complete fool of myself. The commissioner might be right. I remember the last time I'd seen Beth. It was 2 nights before in the palm garden near my quarters, by the wall of the Mosque of the Shepherds.
It is always so warm here at night. In the hill country it was different.
It's like this in Arizona in the summertime.
Arizona. Tell me about it.
Oh, it's a wonderful country. You'll like Arizona.
But will Arizona like me? That is important, too.
Oh, sweetheart. Nobody could spend 10 minutes around you and not like you. That's how long it took me.
You are so beautiful, Johnny.
Beautiful?
Because you make me feel beautiful inside. Like when I hear camel bells way far off in the distance. Or come to an oasis late at night, see the fires where the people are camping, and hear them singing in the dark. It all seems so long ago. Everything is different now.
Why?
No woman of my tribe ever went to school before, Johnny. I'm different. I hear the caravans of a stranger here, son. In a few days I will go with you to live with strangers on the other side of the world.
You scared?
Little, perhaps. Sometimes I wake up at night and I smell the desert in the wind. The old ways die really hard. Hold me, Johnny, hold me tight.
Oh, I intend to, from now on. For always.
Johnny.
You're trembling. What's the matter?
Something happened this morning in the bazaar. I saw a person I hadn't seen for many years. A sheikh of the Idrisi. A man named Fahad.
So?
He had been away in the hill country. He did not know I had come back to Aden. Then I was promised to him.
What do you mean?
I went him for me by our fathers when I was 10 years old. Such things are done among the tribes.
Well, did you tell him? I mean, about us.
I was too frightened to say anything. He called me little bride. Then he laughed and he rode on with his men.
Well, that's nothing to be frightened about.
Johnny, you do not understand. The men of my people are different. The woman does not have the same rights, the privileges.
Well, in a week you'll have all the rights and privileges of an American wife.
Oh, Johnny. Hold me. Hold me tight and don't ever let me go.
The sun was below the horizon now. The hills lay in shadow. 10 more minutes it would be dark. Fool or not, win or lose, the chips were down. It was time to go. It was time to go. I mounted my horse, pulled my headcloth up to hide my face, reached inside my robe and took out the roll parchment scroll with its long crimson streamers of silk, the mark of the desert curate. My whole plan depended upon getting into the fort without being stopped outside by the guards. After that, I'd take my chances. I dug my spurs into the horse's side and holding the scroll above my head with the streamers trailing out behind me on the wind, I rode down the slope at a full gallop. The guards heard me coming, swung their rifles off their back and held them ready. I spurred the horse and headed straight toward the gate. Miss now! Up to the... Then, at the last moment, two of the guards swung the gate open and I rode into the courtyard. The guards followed me in, closed the gate behind them. Then another man came striding across the court, and the guards salaamed.
Mandubata? Misal.
I'm afraid he's mistaken. I'm not a dispatch rider.
An Englishman?
No, an American. Bradley is the name.
Bradley? Oh, yes.
I want to see Beth Tashara.
Indeed. So simple, huh? Exactly as though you were at home in your own country, where everything is nice and safe. You are a fool, Mr. Bradley.
So I've been told.
I am the Sheikh Fahad. This is my district, the country of the Idrisi. My word here is law. The only law there is. Do you understand?
Well, not quite the only law. You're a Muslim. The Quran is your law. I rode in here of my own free will. Your men didn't bring me in as a prisoner. I claim the right of hospitality to strangers, as commanded in the Quran.
Uh-huh. Very clever, Mr. Bradley. But I doubt you will gain anything by your sophistry. You must know also that the Quran puts a time limit on such hospitality.
Yes, I know.
3 days, after which a guest may be treated according to the host's pleasure. And I may as well inform you that I have some rather unusual ideas of pleasure. Meanwhile, welcome, Mr. Bradley.
The guard took me to a suite of rooms lavishly furnished and left me alone. I stood at the window for a long time, looking out at the desert night. The distant ridges, black and pale silver in the moonlight. I knew Beth was somewhere in the fort, and I had to find her and talk to her. Just a minute. What do you want?
Let's say you come.
Come where?
You come now.
All right, let's go. Did I have a choice?
Well, naturally. Dinner is never a compulsory affair for a guest. Of course, I could have arranged something more elaborate if I had known you were coming.
If you'd known I was coming, I wouldn't be sitting here now.
That is quite possible. Although the more I consider it, the more the situation intrigues me.
Now, look, you know as well as I do that...
Relax. You Americans are so headstrong. The British I can understand. But I confess I find you chaps a bit unpredictable. Even irrational, you might say. Amusing, however.
All right, we're real clowns.
Of course, it is possible you may not be a typical specimen. Every country has its fair share of rash fools. But somehow here comes our other guest. There. I imagine this may be a bit of a surprise to her. Good evening, my dear. Won't you join us?
I have already told you.
You all right, Beth?
Yes, You should never come here.
I shouldn't.
You're not being very hospitable, my dear. And Mr. Bradley has, I might say, demanded my hospitality by taking advantage of a passage of the Koran which was written, I'm inclined to suspect, in one of the Prophet's less inspired moments. However, in Allah, so be it, for the traditional 3 days. Afterwards, that will depend on my disposition at the moment. Tell him about our plans, my dear.
What plans, Beth? What is he talking about?
You will have to forgive her. The natural modesty of a young girl in love. Beth and I are being married tomorrow. A lovely addition to my household, don't you think so, Mr. Bradley?
Johnny,
I find her completely fascinating. Of course, I will have to compromise a bit with tradition, I imagine. Beth would hardly be satisfied with all the old ways. But since she, too, is willing to compromise... Well, my dear?
Is it true, Beth? Well, are you going to marry him? Are you?
Yes. I'm sorry, Johnny. You should not have come here. I'm going back to my quarters. I can't see very well.
Beth, wait. I want to talk to you.
Wait, I was sorry, Johnny. There was nothing more to say. I told you. The desert ways die hard. Go back to Aden. Forget about me. Goodbye, Johnny.
I paced the floor of my quarters, cursing myself for being fool enough to come. It was after midnight by now. The fort was dark and silent. I'd gotten in safely. Now, to get out. I moved quietly to the door and listened. There was no sound outside. I turned the handle slowly. The door opened, and there in the corridor stood a veiled woman.
You are very foolish, Mr. Bradley.
Everybody is telling me that. Should I know you?
No, I am Tara Dalisi, wife of Fahad.
Wife?
Yes, at present his only wife. And I would prefer it to remain so.
Sorry, I'm out of it. Better go talk to Beth to Sharon.
Why?
I've got nothing to do with it now. If that's what she wants, it's her business.
What she wants. Did Fahad ask what she wanted?
What do you mean?
Or is it so different in your country, Mr. Bradley? Can any woman be sure what she wants unless some man tells her and then proves it?
So?
If I help you escape from here tonight, will you take Beth to Shaha with you and keep her with you?
It might not be so easy. She may not want to go.
What she wants. What do you want, Mr. Bradley?
All right. You've got a deal. Minutes later, I was outside the fort, waiting in a dark grove of olives with 2 horses tied nearby, watching a tiny door in the high stone wall. 10 more minutes passed. I started to get uneasy. Tara seemed to know what she was doing, but with Beth, I figured she had her hands full. Then the door opened. 2 figures in white stood for a moment in the dark entrance. Then one of them hurried toward me. The door closed. I stepped from behind the tree. Beth.
Johnny?
Over here. Hurry.
There's really no need to hurry, Mr. Bradley. None of us is going anywhere. Tara really shouldn't have encouraged you to wander around in the night air this way, my dear. Your hands, Mr. Bradley. Put them up, please.
I can't argue with a gun.
Mm-hmm. Very wise of you. Especially since you have seen fit to forsake my hospitality. You see, I am no longer obliged to treat you as a guest.
What are you going to do, Fahad?
What would you do, Mr. Bradley, with the man who took advantage of your generous nature and attempted to plunder you of your most prized possession, who pretended... Oh, stop, what are you doing?
Just this. All right, go ahead and shoot if you want to kill Beth.
Oh. A sample of American chivalry?
No, common sense. For added precaution, I'm holding my own gun in her back. Don't come any closer.
He's not lying, Fahad. He's crazy enough to do it.
I'll admit I'm at somewhat of a loss, Mr. Bradley. What are you going to do?
I'm leaving here on those horses. I'm taking Beth with me. You try to stop us, I'll kill her.
And gain what?
Nothing, but I won't lose anything either. You've never intended to let me leave here alive. At least I'll take her with me one way or another.
You must be insane.
Also practical. Because you'll never convince her people that you didn't kill her. I know what a blood feud means in this desert. So do you. Now, do you want one on your hands? Or do you turn around and walk back to that fort and let us go?
I think perhaps you're mad enough to do it.
I'm mad. Plenty mad. All right, make up your mind.
Well, there are, after all, a rather large number of women in this world. But a man has only one life. And if he's sensible, he prefers to keep it as peaceful as possible. Good night, Mr. Bradley.
Miles away, certain finally that we weren't being followed, we pulled the horses to a stop. Want to rest a few minutes?
Yes.
Hey, guys. I'll give you a hand down.
Thank you. I'm not used to this. There was a time when I could ride all day.
Oh? I thought you said the old ways of the desert stayed with a person. They died hard.
Johnny, I only said that because...
Look, I didn't ask you if you wanted to go back to Aden. Nevertheless, I'm taking you there. After that, you're on your own.
Oh, Johnny, you are such a fool.
Well, you too,
I only said what I did tonight because of you. If I had not agreed to marry him, Fahad would have had to strangle before morning.
Because of me?
I love you, Johnny. So much so that I would rather you had shot me that way when you threatened to, than to leave me with him.
Come here, darling.
Johnny.
You know something, honey? I couldn't have shot you. I didn't have a gun.
Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
During the last 100 years, a lot of jilted young men must have killed a lot of fickle sweethearts in the great Smoky Mountains of the Carolinas. But they remain anonymous since no one thought to write a song about them. Not so Tom Dooley. Thanks to the Kingston Trio's record of an old folk tune, poor Tom has become one of the most celebrated murderers of our day, and therefore a fitting subject for suspense. Listen then, as Mr. Robert Horton stars in Tom Dooley.
Come on and go, go, go in a Plymouth, a go-kart through and through. You really go, go, go for a Plymouth, and Plymouth will really go for you.
15 minutes behind the wheel. That's all it takes to convince you that the 59 Plymouth's really got it. Got the newest of new design, new sport car handling ease, new Fury performance, new get up and go. Just tell your Plymouth dealer you want to sample the go. Then you turn the key and Plymouth's new Golden Commando V8 leaps into life. Now you just push a button and go on your way to the most fun-filled 15 minutes of your driving life. See your Plymouth dealer. Take your fun drive in the 59 Plymouth real soon.
You really go, go, go for a Plymouth, and Plymouth will really go for you.
And now, Tom Dooley, starring Mr. Robert Horton, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
For the last time, Tom Dooley, don't go no further. Don't go calling the girl that's waiting for me, cousin. You've been away a long time, Tom. And she's been waiting a long time. No cause to keep her waiting any longer. You go on home, Noah. I'm staying right here. What for? In case I'm needed. You liable to stay there a real long time, cousin. Laura! Laura?
Hello, Tom. I heard you was back.
A darling, still a darling.
But I didn't know. I thought...
My darling,
I
Laura.
thought you were dead.
Dead they were. Piled high, but not Tom Dooley.
Let go of me.
And it's true what they've been saying down at the settlement. A man came along and he gentled you.
I grieved for you like I had to do. Over a year.
A schoolmaster, they say.
I love him. That's the way things are now.
A Yankee schoolmaster.
The war's done, Tom Dooley, and the killing's done. And the hate's done.
Maybe the hate's done. I don't know yet.
I grieved for you, Tom.
Tears on you, that was your grieving. Listen to mine. The fighting and the blood and the screaming and bull running and the Manassas and killing the Yankees. And they always coming. And Virginia and Pennsylvania and the killing and leaving your own blood wherever you go.
Tom.
But you go. Because as long as you're going, you're coming back. Back here to the Smokies, back here to Laura and her pretty mouth and Laura. Laura.
No, I don't love you no more, Tom. I don't love you.
You're gonna love me. You're gonna remember
Tom.
how.
Tom, no.
I'm gonna kill you, Laura, on account of you ain't worth those 4 years, on account you couldn't wait for your man. Let it go, cousin. Get out of here, Noah. You're my blood cousin, and I'm holding the gun on you, and I'm saying you gotta go. I'd kill you where you stand, Tom, and no man would blame me. I would, Tom. Yeah. I think you would. Good night, Laura.
We continue with the second act of Suspense.
It has the fresh, clean scent of pine. It's new. It's at your store.
What is it?
It's the best disinfectant anywhere. Kills disease germs on contact.
It's Lysol in a new pine scent.
Right. Now there's a new pine-scented Lysol. Now your home can be pine sweet and Lysol clean with genuine Lysol brand disinfectant. New pine-scented Lysol disinfects, deodorizes, deep cleans kitchen, bathroom, nursery, sick room. Keeps things fresh and sweet with no extra work. Pine-scented Lysol helps guard your home. In laboratory tests, Lysol's anti-germ action kept working for 7 full days. So try this new pine-scented Lysol. Make your home
Pine, sweet, and Lysol clean.
You can still get regular Lysol, too.
Yeah, and then what did he do, Tom? Do? He just stood there like a bound boy at a husky. Yeah, you know, Tom, we sure miss you around the stove. Why, all of us thought you was... Thought I was dead. What kept you, Tom? All of us come back as soon as we hear General Lee surrendering. What happened to you?
I'd never seen Pennsylvania, walked around it.
With a gal?
Just walked.
You walked too slow, Tom. Yeah, you walked a lot too slow. Laura Foster passed you right by.
Yeah, I heard.
They tell me she's learning how to read and write.
I heard that, too.
Schoolmaster, Yankee.
War's over, Jess. Fighting and the hating.
Yeah, I reckon so. Hey, Noah.
Yeah, what you want, Jess?
Oh, Noah, pass that jug over here. Give your cousin a drink.
Ain't drinking no more, Jess.
Hey, now, that's the kind of reason you ain't doing a lot of things. You changed, Tom.
Yeah, I guess I have.
You going to learn how to read and write? Schoolmaster says he can teach anybody as wants to learn. I heard tell the gal can learn a lot from that there schoolmaster. I reckon a feller could, too.
Better stop it, Jess.
Yeah, them Yankees are smart fellers. I reckon that's why they won the war. Yeah, they won everything, them Yankees.
You heat up my cousin, your tongue's gonna turn real cold, Jess.
Be it now. And what you got to say about that, Tom?
Keep talking. I don't mind.
Well, all I can say is if my gal started cheating with somebody else, I'd sure... We'll speak of the devil. Hi, Yankee.
Come on in.
What you want?
Well, I got a list here. Need some groceries.
We just been talking about you. Me and Zach, Hummin, Josh, all of us. Noah Dooley, his cousin Tom, too.
Here's my list.
Why don't you read it to me, school teacher? I ain't got the learning.
Sack of potatoes.
Like I said, we've been talking, wondering.
Sack of sugar.
You like North Carolina Yankee? The Carolina Knights?
Green beans and flour.
How about the North Carolina women? Pretty, ain't they? Soft.
Wait on him, Jess.
And Laura's the prettiest of them all, ain't she?
Wait on him.
Ain't she? Tom Dooley here used to think so.
The man wants to buy something, shopkeeper. Sell it to him.
I seen you walking, Yankee. You're trying to get yourself lost.
Jeff!
Why'd you do that, Mr. Dooley?
We got no call to talk that way to you. I'll do my own talking. And I'm saying, I hope you and Laura will be very happy.
Laura will be glad to hear that, Mr. Dooley. Mr. Dooley?
Yes?
Laura says you can play the fiddle.
That's right.
Well, we're having a betrothal party tomorrow night.
I'll play the fiddle for you. For you and Laura.
Hey, Noah, what you want there, Come here a minute. Will you spell me on my fiddle a little bit, huh, Noah?
Sure, I bet you're tired fiddling 2 hours without letting up.
Spell me, cousin. Just take the fiddle, huh?
Where are you going, Tom?
Just play the fiddle pretty, cousin. Don't worry about me.
All right, all right. Laura.
Oh.
I didn't mean to frighten you, Laura.
Oh, that's all right.
Noah's playing me my fiddle. I saw you come out here, and I wanted to say something to you.
I wanted to talk to you, too. Paul told me what you did. They teasing him and calling him Yankee, and you...
That was all right.
I've been hearing other things, Tom.
What sort of things?
How you're different. How you ease down and not wild so much no more. I'm glad, Tom.
But it don't make no difference to you, does it, Laura? How you feel, I mean.
No.
Laura,
Yes?
walk with me.
No, that wouldn't be right, Tom.
Things I gotta tell you.
It wouldn't be right to listen, Tom.
Just a favor I'm asking. I'm pleading. I changed, you heard that. Just a little walk, Laura.
A little walk? All right.
You remember? We used to come this way.
No talk of that, Tom.
I remember.
I'm going back if you don't.
Please don't.
Tom, you'll find a girl. There's no bitterness now, is there, Tom? Tom?
The way that water runs. From the top of the mountains to who knows where.
You'll find your girl and you'll be happy.
A man like me, Laura. A man like me never be happy.
Tom.
You're the cause, Laura.
Tom.
Laura, you're the cause!
Tom.
Continue with the third act of Suspense.
What bothers you most about a cold? For me, it's the choked up, congested feeling. In fact, science now says to clear away most cold miseries, clear away congestion. Sinus congestion that causes headaches, nasal congestion that shuts off breathing, throat phlegm with its choking discomfort, bronchial irritation that starts coughing. Yes, to clear away those cold miseries, clear away that congestion. And now, there's a specialized new medicine to do that. Fast, 4-way liquid cough and cold medication. Taken as directed, with the first dose, feel sinus pressure and headache clear. Feel runny nose dry and open up. Breathe freely. Sore throat is soothed. Cough eased. Yes, 4-way liquid clears away cold congestion and clears away worst cold miseries. Working through the bloodstream, it reaches all those congested areas. Because it's liquid, relief comes fast. So to clear away cold suffering, clear away congestion with new 4-way liquid cough and cold medication. Get it today, only 98 cents.
Enjoying yourself, Mr. Dooley?
Huh? Oh, sure. It's a nice party you got going, Mr. Grayson.
Talk to you for a minute?
Sure. Pardon me, ma'am. What can I do for you?
Have you seen Laura?
A while ago when I was fiddling. My, she looks mighty pretty tonight.
Well, how long ago was that?
Oh, hour maybe. Why, what's the matter?
Well, she's not in here.
Outside me.
Not that I could find.
Well, maybe
Come help me look for her.
Well, she don't need no looking for. She'll be around.
I suppose so. Well, enjoy yourself, Mr. Dooley.
I'll do that, Miss Grayson. Tom, wake up. Huh? Come on, Tom. Come on, wake up. Get on your feet. Why are you waking me, cousin? Listen here. Listen to me. Why are you waking me when it's still black outside? You killed Laura, Tom. What? They found Laura snagged on a rock right under the North Falls. She was stabbed. What are you saying, Noah? I'm saying it and everybody else is saying it. You put a knife to Laura. You saw me dancing, Noah. Everybody saw me dancing. People seen you go outside, too. They're coming after you, Tom. Saying I killed her. Knowing it. Knowing you're the only person had reason. Everybody saw me dancing. You're talking and they're coming after you. They're gonna hang you, cousin. They're gonna hang you, sure. You killed her. Didn't you? You gotta help me. Kill a pretty thing like Laura. Your blood kin to me, Noah. And you're gonna help me. You're gonna do what I tell you. No, I'm not, Tom. I'm doing nothing to help you. You're talking like a man who don't care if you die. You're going to wait till I get out of this cabin, till I get on your horse and start riding to Tennessee. Then you're going to wait some more, see? Till you hear them coming. Then you're going to get on my horse and wear my hat, and you're going to start riding in the other direction. When you leave, I got the length of this room to decide whether to shoot you in the back. Get going. It.
We continue with the fourth act of Suspense.
Of all leading filters, cigarettes, Kent filters best, Kent filters best. It makes good sense when you smoke Kent, Kent filters best. Of all of the brands of cigarettes, Kent tastes the best, Kent tastes the best. A richer taste than all the rest, Kent filters best. It makes good sense when you smoke Kent. Of all leading filter cigarettes, Kent filters best.
Who's there? Who's there? I see you. I'm going to shoot.
That's my friend Selman, you might see. Me, you can't see at all because I'm at your back. Now, you just stand where you're standing.
What do you want?
You stand where you're standing and you're going to feel something. Feel it? My gun in your back. All right, Selman, take his gun. Give it to him. Give it to him, that's it. You come out too, George. You too, Dawson.
I don't know you men. Who are you?
Yankees.
What do you want with me?
Well, we don't know, Johnny Reb. We're just down here on a visit.
You want my money, that's what.
Now, there's a thought. Where's your money, Reb?
Got none.
Got none.
Got none!
Where you come from, Reb?
From back there.
Still wearing a rebel jacket. Don't you know the war's over?
War's over, but you're still
You're still enjoying it. Living off the fat of southern land. Won a war we did, Reb, and we're enjoying it.
I got no more quarrel with you, Yank. Just let me
Yeah,
alone.
once you had a quarrel. Where did you fight, Reb?
Manassas, Gettysburg.
Manassas. Take a look at the wood I wear for a leg, Reb. Change them at Manassas. A Reb bullet. You shoot that bullet?
Maybe I did, Yank.
Yeah. You got us a brave one, Selman. Make him cry a little. Get up, Reb. Get up! Night's entertainment, that's all we're looking for, Reb. You dance, Reb? I bet you do. I'll tell you what. You dance for us. Dawson, get us a rope.
You got no cause to hang me.
For dancing purposes. You do us a do-si-do on the air from that tree over there.
Let him alone.
Huh? Who are you?
A Yankee. Like you. Isn't that right, Tom?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Grayson.
I'm a Yankee, gentlemen. A Yankee who says with this rifle that the hating is over. Leave this man alone and get out.
All right, men. Get.
Mr. Grayson, they were going to kill me. I'm grateful to you.
Grateful? For what?
For saving my life.
You're going right back to where you come from. To where you killed Laura. You walk ahead of my horse. Or I'll shoot you where you stand. You're going to die legal, Tom Dooley. Now move.
Suspense, in which Robert Horton starred in William N. Robeson's production of Tom Dooley, written by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. Supporting Robert Horton in Tom Dooley were Hilda Hart, Norm Alden, Robert Easton, Carl Swenson, and Joe DeSantis. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with Mr. John Lund in For Old Time's Sake. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
This is the CBS Radio Network.